Up, up, up. Yeah, great. Okay, so today we've got Scooby again. Scooby! Such a good dog. What did we learn on the stream yesterday, Scooby? Nothing. We learned something. Um, yeah, so today, what are we gonna do? I guess we'll finish up the hotspots, right? So we'll do the dialogue hotspot and the what other hotspots are there? Item hotspots. Yeah, we can do those. What I think I'm gonna do is you mean no? Scooby, when I'm having a meeting with you, I would like you to pay attention. No, fuck you. Scooby. Anyway, so um, you just find yourself a seat first, and I'll get on with this discussion. All right. So I'm planning on making the game like from start to finish. That's to say, I'm gonna code the stuff that appears first, and then code the stuff that appears last, right? So we're just gonna kind of like try play like because I know how the game runs in my mind. So we're gonna try play through the game, and then we run into some situation where there's missing code or missing functionality. We'll just code it, right? And then we'll do some more cleaning up as well after that, and then we'll do a lot of testing because a lot of stuff's gonna be broken. Anyway, let's start it. Why did I have to? Oh yeah, because I can't see the thing. Oh, hi, cat. Okay, so dialogue hotspot. This chat is really distracting. I keep wanting to look at it, but I should just know there's no one watching, and I shouldn't do that. Okay, so dialogue hotspot. Let's just undo. Oh yeah, KU. Just get rid of this shit. What's wrong with this? Right, so it needs a region. Active is not useful. Text to write is not useful. Stuff to do idea is not useful. Dialogue option is not useful. String name is not useful. So really, it just needs the region and string cutscene ID. And that's actually going to change. I'm going to change that to a. Does Scooby have his own channel? No, he doesn't. No channel for the dub. So string cutscene ID. This cutscene ID. This cutscene ID. This stuff all goes away. Base region. Cool. And then I think there's some stuff we need to implement, right? Or is it like this? Implement abstract class. Yeah, that's cool. So on click, yeah, I just implement nothing, and then this one should be get cursor type cursor.type dot talk return. Cool. Oh yeah, I need to set a timer. I always forget to do that. So we've been going for 4 minutes. Timer. I don't know. Let's say just do an hour actually, because I didn't really do. Let's do 59 minutes. Okay. So let's add. This is like basically when you click on it, we want a cutscene to play, right? But that's not happening. Because breaking the Twitch mobile client. Oh. Yeah, I think it really sucks. Okay, let's add a dialogue hotspot to Mean Streets 1. Mm. Mm. We can change hotspot. And cafe. There should be one, right? Yeah, article HS1. Okay. So where is it? Article. Oops. Article HS1. Okay. So the region. Ah, that's really annoying. That's super annoying. So the region is yeah. And then phallus. Put empty string. No, we just put it null. Okay. Alex's position is 1,350. So we can just do that, right? Okay, so now oh, what's wrong? Oh, another bracket? Oh, there's 2 brackets there. Interesting. Scooby! You want a cracker? No. Scooby. Okay. So we move this here, arrow. We move this here, arrow. We move this here, speech bubble. But if we click, it's gonna crash. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Weird. Let's make it crash, just to prove myself right. What? Why?
Wilson.
So obviously, to better understand this, we should draw the. I do this draw. I didn't know you were still listening. To better understand this, we should draw the recs and see what's going on. Draw the regions of the recs. So in game 1, I actually have some code that does that. We'll probably put it into utils. Yeah, utils makes more sense. So we have draw rect, right? Yeah. So grab this, and it draws the outline on the rect. It doesn't draw the full rect, because that would just take up a lot of space on the screen. We go utils. We just smash this guy in here. Public static void draw rect. Also needs access to a sprite batch. Birch. No, it has that. It also needs access to white dot, which is just a texture somewhere. I don't know where the set that actually, because utils don't actually get initialized. Do globals get initialized? I don't know. Yeah, great. I'm just gonna do this because I have been thinking for ages where I should put this texture. So this texture is used in a lot of places, right? It's just a 1x1 pixel. And I don't want to keep loading it every time I want to use it. So maybe it should be get private set. I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter. What God. And so here, when we want to draw the, wait, that we just go content. Sorry, build like that, right? That should work. So in gameplay state, we need to draw all the hotspots. Where's gameplay state? Here we go. Yeah, this code is in the wrong place. That's why that was happening, actually. I figured it out. It'd be like this. That's correct. So let's see if I was right. Basically, it was a coding error. So this goes to bakery. This goes to, see what happens is I think, yeah, it's going to crash. Good. Because we haven't written that code and we get a not implemented exception. Alright, good. So what we want to happen when we click on these dialog hotspots is we want to play this cutscene. So it'll be something like this. It'll be game state manager instance dot change state game state dot state dot cutscene, right? And then the parameter will be the cutscene we want to play. Game1 dot article hello. Now we can't leave this code in here because it's just hard coded for this cutscene. So somehow we need to figure out how to use the cutscene ID to get a cutscene object, and then start the cutscene like that, right? I've got an idea, and I think it's the right way to go, but it's like a lot of work, which is annoying. So we click on him, it still crashes. Oh, okay, it's crashing because, oh, that's weird. It's crashing because texture names on there good, which is fine. Crappy gate. Okay, so we just need to add backgrounds to this. Right. Okay, let's try again.
Hello. Kicked out of your house, huh? That's tough. Maybe you ought to cut back on the Dota.
Dota.
How did you know that? Let's just say I hear things, voices if you will, in my head.
That's insane.
Well, all ballers are.
What is a baller?
How did I know you were going to ask that?
How did you know?
Insanity! A baller is a rich dude who hears voices in his head.
Well, that was really good. The scene was funny. The voice acting was good. And the cues came up in a nice, sort of way. Alright, so what state's missing? We're missing the next state, which is dialogue state. Okay, two things we can do. One is we need to make this dialogue state because we don't have one. The other is where's Scooby? Still here. Good. The other is we need to make this do more than just play the article hello cutscene. And to do that, I want to make a cutscene manager, which is just gonna be really similar to all the other managers. Except it's gonna store every. Bye, Scooby. It's gonna store every other it's gonna store all the cutscene objects. So right now, all the cutscene objects are in Game 1 cutscene loaders, right? And there's a lot of them. I don't know how many, but yeah, this many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Looks like about 100. And we have to give a name to each of these. I mean, they already. I must go. Okay, bye, cat. They already have variable names, but the variable names aren't that good. So we could do something like that. Like, we could just call them opening scene, Tony hello, Tony candy, Tony police, Tony weed, Tony exit, Tony buy drugs. So that's already like a big pain in the ass. Setting an ID for all of those. I might just get that out of the way and do that now. Well, cutscene. I think it's good to always have a none. Alright. Opening scene. Tony hello, Tony candy. This is a bad name. Let's change this to Tony. Oh. Tony hello, Tony candy. Tony police, Tony weed. Weedy. Tony exit, Tony buy drugs. Alright. I have Baker hello, Baker lunch, Baker bakery. Baker hello, Baker lunch, Baker bakery. Baker fast food, Baker order, Baker exit. Baker fast food, Baker order. Oops. It's so annoying. Baker exit. Baker sell hello, Baker sell 5, Baker sell 10, Baker sell 20. Baker sell 5, 10, 20, 50. And then Baker weed. Then we have Baker article, Baker sales, Baker pie. Baker talks a lot. Baker sales, Baker pie. It's annoying. Baker high, hello 2. Baker infant pie. Cov hello, Cov buy, Cov racing. Cov hello, Cov buy, Cov racing. Cov exit, Cov ingredients, Cov new buy. Cov. Article hello, article name, article smoking. Article name, article smoking. Article F4, article sports car, article baller lesson. It's gonna rename article sports car. Oops. Article sports car. Mother hello. Oh man. B-man. Yeah, so we have 3 different B-mans. 4 actually. I think I'm gonna call them A, B, and C. A, B, C, and D. B-man A. Hello. Yeah, it looks really ugly. B-man A business. B-man A. Article weed exit. Maybe one's better. B-man 1 exit. B-man 2 looks. B-man 2 protege. B-man 2 protege. Is that how you spell protege? Protege? Who cares? Protege. Bananas, sweater, weed. B-man 2 bananas. B-man 2 sweater. B-man 2 weed. B-man 2 exit. B-man 4 hello. Hello, hello. And C, hello. Geek, hello. Geek, play, Dota. Dota. Geek, bye. Exit, I guess. I think it's exit, right? Yeah. Exit. Geek, weed. Geek, programming. Geek, jerk. Geeks there. Cup, hello, cup, Dota. Cup 1, hello. Cup 1, Dota. Should be Dota. Dota. Oops. Evens. Dota. Dota. Cup 2. Cup 2. Article Cup 2 crime. Article Cup 2 crime. Cup 2 Dota. He talks about Dota twice. Cup 3 hello. Cup 3 weed. And that's all the cutscenes. How many was that? 89 to 24. So that's 76, I think. $66. Close enough. It's not too many cutscenes. Still quite a lot. Okay, so we want all of the cutscenes to have one of these types. So we can just do something like this. You just get the cutscene. It has a load action, which I don't like the load action shit. In fact, I hate it. Okay. So if we just say you gotta pass a type into every cutscene, so you go type, type, Right? And then this stuff, right? Oops. Oh, we don't have a definition. Okay. So we have like a public read-only type, right? So that's gonna like destroy a lot of constructors. How many actually? 68. So there are 68 constructors. How did I calculate that wrong? Does that mean I forgot to make? I mean I'm missing some cutscenes. Oh, I should count, shouldn't I? You should figure out if we missed one. I'm gonna rename this. Oh, I can't rename it. Oh, we can't rename these things. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, it's really annoying because these names suck. Why can't we rename it? Let's try rename it. Okay, so the first one is called. That's dumb. We don't need that. Load opening soup. Right? Does that change up there? The fuck is? What the fuck is opening scene set? Interesting. No, it doesn't change. Okay, so we need to change it. So we want to change these things. We can't do a refactor, which is pretty annoying. Alright. So this is a hello. Let's see. Alright. I like doing it like this. I could do a find and replace, but there's only 60 or so. Yeah, maybe we should still do a find and replace. Oh, I gotta stop eating these crackers. It has to find and replace. Edit. Find and replace. Quick replace. So, new cutscene. And then replace that with new cutscene. Ugh, it's annoying because it's like camel case. Cutscene.type and then that. Right? So I'm going to start from here. And then replace is Alt-R. Cool. Good. So now we just need to do this part. Tony police. And then Tony we. And then you have to do a dot. Tony exit. Can we buy drugs? Ah, this is fun. Baker, hello. Oh no, Baker lunch. Baker order. Baker fast food. Baker bakery. Baker exit. Baker sell. Hello. Ooh, what is this? Baker sell. Hello. Weird. Yeah, I think I should really be called sell to or something like that. Anyway. Baker sell 5. I don't like these constructors. They're too confusing. Like they're really complicated. Baker. Gotta figure out how to simplify them a bit more. Baker sell 20. Maybe this return state doesn't need to be defined in the constructor. Maybe it can be defined in the load thing, right? I mean, it's also weird to have this load thing. Like, if you really want to have some special code run, why don't you specialize the object? It's starting to make a lot more sense to do it that way. Oh, I don't know when I'm gonna get sales data for Phony Boyfriend on iOS. I think maybe I'll get it tonight. It came out yesterday, so Baker Weed. What is this one called? Baker. Just go Baker Weed. Okay, Baker article. Baker sales. I wish I could do this fast. Why can't I do this fast? Baker pie. Baker high 2. Baker invent pie. Oh, still got a lot to do. Cov. Cov buy. Cov racing. Cov exit. Cov new pie. Ingredients. Article hello. Article name. Article sports car. Article smoking. Article baller lesson. Mugger hello. Hobo hello. Oh man. What is called? Let's see. E-man 1 hello. E-man 1 article. E-man 1 exit. E-man 1 read. E-man 2 bananas. E-man 2 read. E-man 2 exit. E-man 3. Hello, but it's not there. Okay, so that's one that's missing. B-man 3. So why is that missing? Is it missing bman3? Oh, so we actually want to look in the cutscene object, not. Oh no, where's this shit? Okay, cutscene object bman3. Yeah, it is missing. bman3 hello. What about bman3 read? That's also missing, right? Yep. bman3. Cool. Okay, bman4 hello. Geek hello. Geek exit. Geek weed. Geek jerk. Geekster. Open hello. What is it? Here. Come on, man. Geek programming. Couple hello, couple Dota. Dota. Cup 2 Prime. Cup 2 Dota. Cup 3 hello. Cup 3 weed. What the fuck is B-Man doing down here? What are you doing here, you fucking businessman? And B-Man 2 is here as well. Stupid. Who made this fucking game? B-Man 3 concern. Yeah, we don't have it. B-Man 3 concern. Set B-Man 3 job. B-Man 3 job. I think I wrote these businessman scenes on my first day at a company I really hated. I was like sitting through some lectures and I was just writing this stupid script. B-Man 3 concern, B-Man 3 job. B-Man 3 concern. B-Man 3 job. Right? Cool. Alright, so none of these guys all have IDs. And that's great. And the next thing I want to do is get these guys. Where are these? Where are these placed? Yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out how to deal with these. But that will be for another time. How much time have we got left? 25 minutes. We got ages. Fuck, okay. This is a long show. So let's make that cutscene manager. Maybe we should make a folder for all our managers. So they can be separated from the disgusting other non-manager classes. Yeah, okay. Add new item. Right. So first off, we definitely need. Let's copy the room manager sort of thing. And actually, we'll just go like this. We'll just copy the whole thing and then remove the styles. We definitely don't need like create bakery, create land cafe, create mean streets. We definitely don't need that. Room dictionary. I actually do want this cutscene dictionary. And instead of room and room type, it's going to be. Oh man, annoying. Cutscene.type. Cutscene. Right. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And instead of room manager, it's cutscene manager. So we'll just change that all over the place. Cutscene manager like that. We probably want a add room. It's not going to be add room, it's going to be add cutscene. And then we'll have a cutscene. And then it just goes like this, cutscene not type, cutscene. And so what is becoming really clear is a lot of the code is really fucking similar. So we might be able to make these managers like a bit generic, but maybe there's no need to do that. Personally, I'm really scared of generics. I never use them. I confuse the shit out of it. Alright. Yeah, so you want to add all the cutscenes in, right? And we got all the cutscene. Well, another thing we need is we need all these cutscene loaders. And the best place to store them, I think, is cutscene manager. Yeah. So we'll just copy them. We'll just do copying for now, and then we can delete stuff. We'll just do a lot of copying now, and then we'll delete stuff once we're happy that it's safe. Oh man, everything's breaking. No. No. Ugh. Fuck. Alright. I think we can do Oh, we can't do macros, can we? I'm pretty sure Visual Studio 2013 doesn't allow us to use macros. I'm pretty sure. They just got rid of it because nobody was using it. Which is a bummer because like the people who did use it probably really liked it. I used it every now and then, but not too often actually, to be honest. Okay, let's see manager. So we want to like just get this like this and go add cutscene and then bam, like that, right? So I think we should do some regex to do that. And so at the end we need two brackets. At the start we need this thing. So we can write something like this. Edit, find and replace. Quick replace. So we'll just clear whatever shit they got there at the start. We want to turn regex on. I think this is regex, yeah. And we want something like star dot or dot star. Yeah. And then I think this is new space and then equals then slash space, and then we'll replace that with. See, the problem is, yeah, we can't do that. We have to do new cuts. Fuck me. Alright. Yeah, okay, so now it's only the ones we want. We don't want to change anything else. It's only the orange stuff changes. Okay, cool. So we look pretty safe. And then we're gonna go. We'll replace that whole chunk with add cut scene, new cut scene. Right? Add cut scene. And I think we can do that. Fuck. No, that was wrong. So we need to add another bracket. That looks good, but it's missing a bracket at the end. No problem, we can add those later pretty easily. The formatting is a bit fucked, but it's quite easy to fix. Okay. Why did this go like this? Oh, because it didn't move back. Fuck that. Okay, good. And they all need brackets. They all need brackets at the end. We could write regex to do that. This guy needs to be fixed. How do we do it? If there's a bracket and then a colon, there's already a lot of those. You can't just add brackets to them. We could because there's less. No, I mean we should just do it manually. It's not too bad. Oh, I gotta press shift. Oh no, I have to press shift. This would be a good place for macros because you can write macros to just. What we could do is we could just be like, well, here's specs, but here you would start at the end of the line, move left, press the left cursor once, write a bracket, press up, press end, press left, write a bracket, and that's like a really simple macro. It kind of fucks up when you have spaces, but we could just remove the spaces first, and then run the macro. So this is like one of the places where we miss the macros. But I guess Microsoft doesn't care. We might end the video in like a crashing state, or not even a crashing state, but a state where like it doesn't compile, because there's probably going to be a lot of compiler errors. 1. Yeah. See? Just too many to handle. Yeah, okay, there's the rest of them. Yeah, 512. So it's mostly this content does not exist. So my solution is actually to most of these are basically it does not have a references content thing. sneaky way to deal with this is we just set it locally. Oh, not locally, but we just grab a reference to it. So private content manager content, and then not refactor. What do we want? We want. What the fuck? Oh, it's called content something else. It is called content manager, isn't it? No, no. It's content manager, not content manger. Okay, so we could do this. This dot content equals global dot content, right? And then all of a sudden, a lot of those errors should go away. What is this blue shit? I don't know. So we got 305. Cutscene dictionary. What? Yeah, okay. Room dictionary. I don't know why that changed. Maybe it's because I did a refactor. Yeah, I think I did a refactor when the object was still called room manager. Yeah, so it's a lot of like, it's 303 errors where is that gonna work? I think that should work. We don't even need that because I think we set it somewhere, don't we? It's set in the constructor opening scene. Yeah, so that's stupid. So opening scene should be first anyway. Okay, so that is not necessary. This comment is stupid. This yeah, makes a bit more sense. But we're gonna use this room contents queue, which I haven't made yet. It's something I need to do. Basically, the room contents queue, we will run it like this. So we just go like sudo add new room contents, right? And that will just add all the game objects from the current room into the scene. So we don't need to do this kind of stuff. We barely ever need to add graphics into a scene. So these can actually go away because we're going to anticipate we will have this queue. We don't have it yet, but I know we can do it. Should we try to fix all these errors? What do we got? 294. Fuck. What is this? This is really bad. Oh, man. No, there's too many. I mean, there's just too many. We gotta kill a lot of them. Not kill, but we'll just fix them all up slowly, one by one, as we play through the game. So, I mean, I'm happy doing this many, I guess. Okay, how many errors we got? We'll fix the ones that we have here. 94. These will be easy to fix. Fixed! Yeah, these graphics. We can anticipate the room contents queue, so That's fine. What do we got now? 32. Let's just go through like this and do it. Yeah. It should be a global submoney, I guess. We don't have that yet, but we will add it. Nope. Nope. None of this. Let's come out here. Don't need these guys. Don't need these guys. Cool. So, yeah. Globals dot money. I'll just add it. Public static and money is 0.
Wilson.
Okay, cool. So we got this cutscene manager. How much time we got left? Six minutes. Okay. So updates are available. No. So the thing we wanted to do originally was play this cutscene in a more robust sort of way.
Whoop.
Hello. Kicked out of your house, huh? That's tough.
So right now it's just hard coded. Hotspots. It's a hello hotspot. So yeah, instead of going like this, we can go var cutscene equals cutscene manager dot instance dot get cutscene dot type dot article hello, and then we can just pass it in like this. That's still hard coded actually, because we need to change this to private cutscene dot type cutscene type. This needs to change to this, and then like that, and then we'll just go like this, cutscene type, and then in cutscene manager, massive object, we need a public we need a public cutscene get cutscene type, and I'll just do a return cutscene dictionary type. Alright, so that's cool. Another problem is we should explicitly initialize this, because this cutscene manager is gonna instantiate a lot of objects. 66 objects. I don't know if it's going to be too slow, but it's probably better to do it when the game's loading as opposed to just doing it in the middle of the game, because we should drop frames if we're gonna load up all these objects, and we don't really want to drop frames. The funny thing is actually, like, in this game, if you drop frames, it's not super noticeable. But it's not like, it's not good. It's just something you want to avoid. You don't want to drop frames if you can avoid it. So we want something like font manager, I believe. Yeah, where we explicitly initialize it as opposed to lazy initializing it. This t-shirt smells terrible. It smells really bad. What's going on? What? Anyway. So, how does font manager do it? It's just got an instance. And it needs to initialize it. So we can just, yeah. And the instance is public static. So, cutscene manager. So we just kill this. Initialize. Explicitly initialize public static. And actually we should explicitly initialize it because it needs access to the content manager. Later on it doesn't. It still does. Okay, so let's just get cutscene manager. Content. Cutscene manager. Okay, let's get. So now in game 1, just do a cutscene manager dot initialize and then content. Okay, so now in the dialog hotspot, this is gonna not compile because we haven't set the right parameters. What? Oh yeah, okay. Type dot article hello. Alright.
Whoop.
So when we talk to article, oh man, why? Oh, it's because we haven't defined it. Okay, simple. So cutscene article. Where's article? Here we go. Article hello. That should be it. Okay, the hour's up, but let's yeah. Where's load addy hello? Load addy hello. So uncomment this. Kicked out of your house, huh? That's tough. Cool. So
Whoops.
when we click on this guy,
Hello. Kicked out of your house, huh?
that's working. And to prove it works, let's do something in the bakery. Let's add a dialog hotspot to the bakery. So we'll go into room manager. I see that we are missing the baker. So we're missing the baker, we're missing the bakery table. Okay, we'll just add them in game object list. Add new game object. I don't know what his position is. Yeah, so we want the baker and his table. And then the hotspots, we want a dialog hotspot. Room the hotspots, add new dialog hotspot. So, let's give it the whole. Let's just do globals at viewport right. And then, no, let's use the right hotspot. Okay, so new rectangle, whatever that is. We'll fill it in later. And then cutscene.type dot baker hello. Right? Okay, so we need to find out. Let's go back to game 1 and find the definition of bakery. So game object lists to add baker table. Right, and characters that add baker. Okay, so baker and baker table. Baker is 420, 90. Alright, that's his position. New vector 2, 420, 90. Draw orders 1. Backgrounds, no, not backgrounds, characters, baker. And then, what about the bakery table? I mean, whatever that stupid table is called. Baker table. Baker order. Baker table, baker. 0377. And it's called bakery table. Vector 2, 0377. Drawers 2. Game object slash bakery table. Oh, it's got graphics. Okay. So we've got the baker, his table. Now we need the dialog hotspot. Let's find out the size from how it was set before. Baker hotspot 1. Position X, position Y, 284.92. Okay. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. 284.92. Right? And then the baker's position is 420.90. Okay, so when we go into the bakery,
Wilson is
cool, so the baker's there, his stupid table's here in front of him. Maybe he should be higher up, maybe this table should be lower down, I don't know. Maybe my shirt shouldn't smell so bad. But there's a dialog hotspot, and I think when we click on it, it's actually going to crash because we haven't defined that cutscene yet.
What do you want?
Oh, it doesn't crash. Okay, cool. But what you probably noticed is there were no graphics. And that's because we don't have that room contents thing. So we go into cutscene manager and we find Baker hello. We can just load these guys up again, and then they should be there. Oh no, it's gonna crash because the positions are wrong. Fuck, okay. You just remember these vector 2, 420, 90, I think. And then the table was vector 2, 0377, right? There's a lot of brackets.
Well,
Yo, what do you want?
Cool, so that's working. Problem is the draw orders were a bit fucked, and we don't actually want to do it that way. We do want this commented out. So if you look at this cutscene, it's like really simple. I mean, this rejoin state, we don't need it. These two lines, we really don't need them either. So all it does is it adds a text that says yo, adds two sounds, and it adds some text that says what do you want, right? So it just adds 5 cues to the cutscene. But this stuff up here is boilerplate. This stuff here is duplicated logic. And I'm thinking instead of having CDO and ASO all constantly defined like that, we can just do a cutscene dot. We can just do a cutscene dot add queue, and based on the time, it should figure out whether it goes into currently displayed or all scene objects. So if the time is 0, obviously it's currently displayed. If the time is greater than 0, it goes into all scene objects. That's something we can do later. But yeah, I think this is a good place to end the video. Bye, guys.